Welcome to Girl About the Globe, a podcast for you, the solo female traveller, empowering women to travel solo with maximum adventure, minimum impact. Today is day 6 of our 14-day bounce back plan. Today we are talking about clearing mental blocks. Although we are aware of what happens in our conscious mind, there are still things bubbling around in our subconscious mind that can sabotage us and stop us from leading our perfect life or from taking action. If we have a desire to be a public speaker, for example, and we've got a subconscious fear of being judged or being rejected by people, then no matter how hard you're going to work on a conscious level, that subconscious belief is going to stop you from pursuing that particular goal. A mental block can be an emotional block. Maybe we have an emotional block in regards to our romantic life, not feeling that we're good enough, not feeling that we deserve to be happy. The most common mental blocks are self-doubt. Another mental block is indecision. Another one is a fixed mindset, comparing yourself to others, uncertainty, no limits. Say, for example, that one of your mental blocks is self-doubt. Maybe no matter what you do, you never give yourself the recognition for achieving something. You don't recognise the skills and capabilities that you really do have. Or you believe that it's overconfident to brag about your accomplishments or to reward yourself for what you've achieved. But the truth is that you are capable, and it's just your self-doubt that's getting in the way, becoming a mental block. So one of the ways to clear a mental block is to write down a list of your core values and then ask why. Why do I have self-doubt? Why do I keep saying this to myself? Maybe there's a belief that's keeping you in more of a poverty mindset. Maybe you believe that people with money are evil or that money doesn't grow on trees. That could be a limiting belief that's stopping you from reaching your potential. And then challenge why you feel like that. Was it something that was told to you when you were a child? There are so many people out there who have a lot of money and who are rich and successful and who are doing a lot of good in the world and who have started foundations. So does that belief really resonate with you anymore? Once you start noticing all the beliefs that you have, you can start to undo them and reset the patterns and redefine what values you want to believe. Don't allow the beliefs to have as much power as you've been giving them in the past. A lot of time we tell ourselves stories and our beliefs become part of us. As soon as we start challenging them, we can change the way that we feel and that we act in a particular situation. And it could be a fear of being successful. It could be a fear of not being successful. Both of those beliefs will prevent you from even starting anything. Or maybe you're at a certain level in your business, but you can't seem to get to the next level. And if you look deeply and uncover what belief is stopping you, possibly it's a belief that the more money you make, the more staff you're going to be able to take on, and that is something you want to avoid. So maybe that's stopping you from reaching the next level. In relationships, maybe have a look at cycles, have a look at what kind of relationships you've been attracting. Have you always been attracting a man or a woman who act a particular way? Have a real deep look at that and see if there are any patterns that you're able to recognise that you can change moving forward in a relationship. As soon as you see a pattern, it's easy to identify the triggers, and then you can take some action. If you're not able to uncover any mental blocks that you may have, or you can't think of any at all, or you need some extra help, maybe you've told yourself positive affirmations, but it's just not working because you've got a really deep-rooted subconscious belief, then that's where EFT can come in, and also RTT. If you've ever had acupuncture before, EFT focuses on the meridian points, or the energy hotspots, to help restore your balance to your body's energy. And it's also believed that restoring this energy balance can relieve symptoms that a negative experience or an emotion may have caused. It's actually based on Chinese medicine, and it helps you access your body's energy and send signals to the part of the brain that controls stress. Also, the emotional freedom technique is a very good tapping technique to help you try and uncover what's actually going on in your subconscious and what's stopping you from doing something. You could use it for relationships and use it as a mechanism to help clear any mental blocks. I've also recently done a course in rapid transformational therapy. It uses regression audios and it takes you back into the past and takes you back to some deep-rooted belief, which can be very difficult to find by yourself. And the course has actually enabled me to have better relationships, better friendships, to realise that it's okay to put myself out there, because that was a massive block for me. It's putting myself out there, whether it's through personal writing, whether it's on a YouTube channel, whether it's on a podcast, and vulnerability. So if you would like more details about RTT, the course that I did was with Marissa Peer on Mind Valley, and I could not recommend it enough. So those are 3 tips to help you on your 14-day bounce back plan, and I will see you tomorrow for day 7, which is all about positive affirmations. Thanks for listening to our Girl About the Globe podcast, making solo travel easier for you. Find everything that you need for your solo travels at girlabouttheglobe.com, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss an episode.